stupid
The
face.
face scared me.
It's better than half of Tim's icons.
This is true. Alright, can you see the Minecraft?
I can see the Minecraft.
Okay, good.
You need to get out of this cave and put your stuff in the chest and then come back.
But there's more stuff to get
I know.
Always the issue. You want to turn back to make more space, but it sucks.
Yeah, I don't even know the coordinates anymore. Do you have the coordinates on the DS?
Yeah, I wrote them on the DS.
I
know the second digit was 1944, but I don't remember what the first one was.
I'll just look up. I know there's sand above here. I can...
Well, just be careful not to get suffocated by it.
Yeah.
Air is important.
Oh, wait, look at my something back here. Drilling game fun.
Yes. And isn't this like at the bottom of the ravine that you found at the bottom of the other ravine?
Yeah, something like that. Really,
intersecting ravines, huh?
It wasn't even like a cross-section of ravines. It was just a ravine that had another ravine under it. It was, like, really weird.
Yeah,
it went deeper than I thought was possible.
My Y coordinate is
37. Yeah, you're pretty far down there.
Well, yeah, because 0 is the bottom, so you're pretty close.
And it's not possible to go below 2 anyway.
Should I just dig up or should I try and find a way out? I'll try and find a way out. Maybe it'll, like, run across that.
Another chest.
Yeah. I'll just always go up.
And then you'll find a chest, and it'll be like 30 CDs. And then...
Won't be able to use any of them because you don't have any diamonds yet.
I think the first thing you'll want to do when you get diamonds is make a, enchanting table, because those are useful. Yeah. Better than tools at first, I think.
Well, I mean, if you're in a craze for diamond, if that's what you're looking for, there's an efficient way to mine it.
Yeah. Is it branch mining?
Yeah, a form of it.
Oh, hello,
is the stream even working?
Yeah, I think the stream is working. I'm just trying to, like, manage my windows here. Hang on, guys.
Why is it not loaded on the web page?
Because I only have the screen selected for, like, Minecraft itself. So, they'll be able to see Minecraft. I just have to, like, adjust it correctly. I'm assuming everyone can hear me properly.
Oh, there's people watching. Hello, people.
Yes. For people who don't know, this is Joel.
This is the person who gave us Big Anders.
Yes. Okay. We are attempting to find...
I raised Big Anders since when he was a baby.
I'm on peaceful. I don't care what you're going for.
Oh, thank you.
Motion.
Oh, I think this is, like, near the area that led up to the outside. Yeah, I think it's, like, right there.
No, we can all enjoy Josh sucking at Pokemon Ranger, yeah?
Huh?
Well...
Oh, my terribleness at Ranger?
Yeah. No,
I got better at it. That was my first time playing.
No, I know. I'm just being silly. That's exactly how I was when I started too.
Yeah, I haven't played it in a couple days, but I got up to, oh god, I think it's like... I think it might actually be the final mission, because I think I'm on rank 9 already. Something like I already caught the Entei, I like met the Charizard twice, and I'm not sure what happens next.
So. I have no idea where not. I think it's that one.
I'll probably have them install some custom mods, or I'll do it for them or something.
I would be interested. Yeah, I would be interested in playing like Minecraft maps and stuff because we watch those all the time. And I'm not good at Minecraft in general, though. So.
You're aiming for 340 and negative 1944.
There might not really be a way to turn me up, per se.
I think this is
system audio, yeah.
I mean, otherwise I might start echoing, I'm not sure. I don't know what your setup is, really.
It's going, the XSplit is recording the system audio, which is coming out of the TV, so I just turned your system audio up, and it should be better now.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Perfect.
Let me actually remember where this place is while we're here.
When you guys get more used to the PC version, if you're interested, there's a few mods that I could install for you or teach you how to that are really cool. Namely Industrial Craft, which just adds so much cool stuff you can do.
Yeah.
watched the first couple episodes of Space Chickens. We're curious how the space travel stuff is going to work.
I've
Not
heard
familiar
of
with that one.
I've heard of Feed the Beast, but I've not seen anything of it.
Well, I don't think Space Chickens is the name of the actual hack. It's a
It's space-
combination of chocobos and space travel.
Yeah,
So it's like two different mods put at the
the
same time.
chocobos are adorable.
Oh, I see.
Somebody mentioned it on the stream the other night, and we're like, oh, okay, well,
Yeah, it's on Good's channel.
Good, who also sounds Texan. Everyone I listen to from Minecraft sounds Texan.
Except for the ones from like
Am I
Europe.
going around?
I think so.
Oh, that's strange. Usually when I
hold
watch
on.
people playing
Yeah,
Minecraft,
go
they're
right.
like British.
Yeah, because you want
Always
your
British.
X to be 340.
Maybe the one in the chat. That's the only one that I could see, so... Oh, okay, your full's on. Yeah. Okay.
Where's that? There's a little hole there. Something on here. Oh, nothing really. Or small cave, possibly.
All these caves.
I say small cave, and then it turns out it's the biggest cave in the whole thing. Okay, so 340,
Cave,
and then you want
V.
your Z to be negative 1944. So don't keep going this way. Now you want to go, yeah, that way.
Okay. I rely entirely on Josh for coordinates because my brain doesn't work that way.
Out of curiosity, does the little F3 status screen thing, is that even accessible in the 360 version? I never heard about it.
No,
Nope.
it's not.
Now,
Why?
maps are, you start the game with a map, so it shows your coordinates on that. But yeah, you don't have like an XYZ
And of
listing
course,
what biome, that kind of
and of
stuff.
course your world is limited to the map, so you can pretty much get rid of all your resources at some point.
I see.
No, we're not going to go for the stronghold for a hella long time.
Yeah.
Right now she's just looking for home base.
Yeah, I got lost. We just got out of a huge cave that we've been wandering around for a long time, so... Is this right?
Yeah, it should be over this hill. There is,
There's our
here's your chicken, yeah.
Let's all go on that one. Hello, chicken.
In what way is that your chicken?
I
She
threw an
threw a
egg.
bunch of eggs, and this baby chick hatched out of it, and it just hasn't left.
Yeah. That's our chicken.
Maybe his feet are glitched into the ground.
No, because it climbed on top of a tree and
Yeah.
stuff. It just hasn't left
Oh.
the area.
Yeah, it's just... So this is our pet chicken. Oh, actually...
He's incredibly loyal.
I have lots of fence now from the...
You should put a fence around it to make sure it stays loyal.
yes.
Well, don't make it like a tiny little fence.
It's a free-range chicken. It's fine.
Well, I mean, if it were me, I would make it a nice big area, and then take all the eggs that it makes and just throw them inside the fence area.
My chicken
Also, it'll
is
do that.
caged.
It just walked through
It
the
just
fence.
walked through my fence.
Also, I don't think that tree is going to grow because it's right next to dirt, and there's like a tree right above it too.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
I guess it really wants to be free range, so we're just gonna leave
So you're
it
going to
free
kill it
range.
with lava.
I'm not gonna kill it with lava. It's fine. Okay.
Alright, so
I have to put lots
put
of
the
iron.
gigantic stack of iron into the oven.
Yeah.
Make another oven, actually.
I don't need another one.
I always have like 4 different furnaces going, like 3 for ores and 1 for food.
I do have another one.
Now, that said, I'm like incredibly efficient at this game, and I have like a specific way of doing everything, so I'm
We did in
different.
the 360 version. We just have to get our groove
I
back.
kind of would want to show off that file, but I guess it's not really that impressive to people who play this game all the time.
Yeah. And we'd have to like change setups and all that. And
Yeah.
I refuse to do that.
I showed off my big tree, and that was the important part. Just putting away melon seeds and all the road
I have
stuff.
2 chests though, so I can stack it on top of this one. I think
guess.
people do that all the time, so...
Well, you can't place it directly above the chest, I don't think.
I think I've seen above. Yeah.
Pretty sure it has to be 1 space above, otherwise the bottom one won't open.
No,
It
it
seems
works.
fine.
Yeah, it works.
Oh, okay, never mind, they must have fixed that.
Yeah. I think it used to be that way. Turn the coal into blocks.
Oh yeah, you can do that. But we don't
I
really have
mean,
enough coal
yeah,
for it to
I'm
be
using
worthwhile
it,
yet.
Yeah. I can plant
Then
my
you can
island.
take the coal block and you can shove that whole thing in the furnace.
That works. Oh, cool.
Does that take 9 times as long to burn up from normal coal?
Precisely, it's exactly proportional.
Okay.
So, handy.
That's cool. Okay. This will be...
But then the rails,
rails.
got one on the quick list too.
That's a rail.
Oh yeah, the Buildcraft mod is another good one. Also, apparently I'm wrong. It's 11 coal, or the coal block burns to 11 coal, not
That's
the 8
cool.
that it's made of. I didn't know that.
Buildcraft. You can automate the whole furnace and process.
You can automate a lot of things. Like with Buildcraft, you can actually automate the mining process. You can give it a specific area to mine, and it will empty the place out until it hits either lava or depth 2.
Well then.
Yeah.
What's the point?
Well, you can have it sort all the stuff it digs out into chests, and you can take the valuable stuff and leave the rest.
Does it just play the game while you're away, or does it, like, just automatically do it and everything is gone automatically?
Well, it does it automatically, but it takes time.
So, like, can you, like, watch the game with the character going around doing this, or does it just happen, like, through the coding?
I think it just does it. I don't think your
character does it, but I'm pretty sure the chunks that the core is on have loaded.
Okay.
So you can go around and do other things, but only, you know, outside of a certain range.
Yeah.
Okay, flint, seeds, redstone, fence.
Bread.
Wall. Bones. Pretty much everything. Bow and arrow. Don't need that with enemies off. The one arrow.
One lone arrow, as if I have an infinity bow or something.
You could make, like, one more arrow because you have a feather, but yeah.
Well, I think flint makes 4? I don't remember. Dude, it got dark quick. Jeez. Okay. I don't like playing at night. It's too dark.
I don't either. I like it to be nice and bright out, so usually at nighttime I'll just go mine. During the day I'll try to be productive.
I guess I'll take my fence up and my chicken escape. I should have left them alone.
Before you leave the base, you should make iron tools for everything. And I guess the armor, even though enemies are off, they'll want to make it eventually.
I think stuff is still furnacing. That is now a term. A verb. A term. Gold and just...
Do you ever use gold for anything other than rails?
Yes. You use it to make a compass, a clock.
And I know you can use it for, like, golden apples and stuff, but I meant, like, did we specifically ever use it for anything else? Obviously you wouldn't know that. But...
I don't think we did. We use it for cloth.
Which was completely useless.
It's kind of cool to make that though. What else did we use it for? I think that's about it, other than the railing. So, I think that's all you could do with gold, really. Okay, I have made boots.
Glistering melon.
What is this? I thought it was glistening.
Glistening would make more sense, but I think it is actually glistering.
Huzzah! I'm outfitted. Okay. What are we doing?
Oh, fine now.
We should go explore.
Back in the cave or somewhere else.
Exploring across the land. Let's go west.
No.
Well, if you want to go exploring, I'd suggest at least making a map first. Not so you can find your way back, but just so you can kind of remind yourself what exactly is around you and where.
True.
Yeah, aren't the maps really retarded in the new version, though? You have to make, like, a map and then, like, put a bunch of paper around it to make it bigger.
How do you make a compass?
You can do that, but, I mean, the map by default covers a large area.
Does the compass point to your last, like, spawn point?
Yeah, it points to spawn.
How do you... Or it's points to spawn, or you're
Yeah.
bad?
Yeah, I'm not sure how to make the compass. I know it's like gold, redstone.
Yeah, it's gold and redstone, and then I think a map in the middle. No.
No, the map uses the compass.
Yeah, that's right. It's the other way around. I don't remember what goes in the middle.
Let's put all
But
of that.
Probably iron, because
I
that's
think-
what's in an actual
I
compass.
think we have all of that.
I'm sorry.
Can we get rid of these?
oh, is it a clock?
More iron, more redstone. Okay. So we don't need...
I'm trying to get rid of this
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, redstone... Here we go. 5 redstone. But I need 1. So 4 iron. And redstone.
Oh, the equivalent exchange mod. That's a great one too.
Yay!
And then compass surrounded by paper, I assume, for the map?
Yeah, I think that's for the map. That's right. The gold. I think
I
that's
think
for
it
the
points
golden.
towards your original spawn.
Oh yeah, I need
Yeah.
paper. Paper.
Don't you have sugarcane in the chest?
I... No. Not in the first part of it.
Oh, or I guess you have none. Okay, to the desert.
Okay, that's fine.
Maybe you lost it in the cave.
Oh, I think I got rid of it because I could always pick up more. Yeah, I think the desert's this way.
No, it's the other way.
Oh.
Across the ravine.
Across the ravine. I will show you the ravine that we found. That we'll explore.
I need to see this bumblefuck ravine you guys have going on here.
Well, this is a different ravine.
Well, we have to... You'd have to fall into the first ravine to see the second one.
Yeah.
We don't really want to do that yet.
This is...
Oh, I mean, no sense in being suicidal.
Yeah.
Well, this is pretty conveniently close to home.
Yeah, that's why I put it home there. And there's a mine shaft down here somewhere.
Possibly the same
Man.
one.
It's like right there. You can barely see the wood.
Man, that's an awesome ravine.
I haven't gone down there yet, though. It is pretty cool.
You need to make yourself like a nice permanent staircase down.
Yeah, eventually. I probably will...
Make a minecart that goes down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Golden rails to power it all the way back up, too.
There's sugar cane somewhere.
Yeah, it is. By the river. They really need to stop spawning the snow biomes next to the desert.
Yeah, it makes some sense.
Sense? What is that? In Minecraft? Nothing.
It's not realistic. Okay.
This game is not realistic enough. Everything looks too pixelated to me.
Have you seen anything of Cube World?
I've heard about it, and there's a Let's Player I watched that's done a Let's Play of it, but I haven't watched it. I am interested. I do need to.
Yeah, I've watched like one episode of it. It didn't really grab my attention all that well. Apparently there's like actual fighting in it though, so...
Yeah, that's the thing. I think it's supposed to be Minecraft, except the block hole aspect is for the purpose of fighting, not really construction and creativity, and I'm kind of like, eh.
Yeah, it's okay.
Fighting is not really the forte of this style of game, so...
Yeah. Plus, like, you look at it and you kind of expect to be able to build stuff.
Right, that's the thing. There's another game maybe you've heard of called Ace of Spades. That game is a first-person shooter that incorporates block building aspects, and I don't really like the way it does it either.
It does sound odd.
It's kind of weird. Like, they expect you to build bunkers and things out of blocks, but, I mean, nobody actually does that. It's more efficient to just go and kill people like Call of Duty style, so...
I don't have enough sugar for
Oh yeah, just plant some by the house.
those are pretty for YouTube. Nah, this is just kind of a casual thing. The brownies are done.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're making brownies.
Sarah, want to do the screen for me, please?
Yes. Virtual brownies for all.
Virtual brownies. That earns brownie points.
Indeed.
Sunglasses.
Okay, see you, Death Dragon. Deep.
Oh, see you later, Deep.
Deeps.
Deep. That reminds me of Deefum from that one terrible Flash game you guys played.
Which one?
I don't remember
a lot
what
of
it's
terrible
called.
Flash games.
I know there have, but it was Feed Me backwards, written on a robot.
Oh. Pumpkins! pumpkins. Totally useless pumpkins, but I want them. And a dirt cave that leads to
That is a very impressive cave right there.
nowhere. Yep, a little bit of a dirt
Almost as
cave.
if, it's almost as if it's like, hey, you should build a house here because it's already like done most of the work for you.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, but a little bit too derpy for me.
Well, sometimes in Minecraft, derpy is the name of the game.
Indeed. Did the brownies look good?
Yeah, they seem fine.
Okay. Did you poke the middle?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, okay. You have to always poke the middle.
Perhaps you remember what the name of it is, Josh. That one Flash game you guys played that had the robot sitting in the corner of a room that had "Feed Me" written backwards on it. How was that thing called?
That doesn't even sound
It was
familiar
a
to me.
terrible Flash game.
It was some terrible
Was
Flash.
it just part of the the Newgrounds series of bad Flash games, or did we do a whole video on just the one thing?
I'm pretty sure that was just its own video.
Was it like one of those ninja Flash games?
It might have been, I think. It had like,
The company, what was it called?
Like Afro Samurai.
Afro Samurai or something like that.
I
Could be
don't
it.
remember anything about a robot with "Feed Me" written on it.
I
well,
remember
other
a
things in the
poster.
room included the phallic object launcher and the bookshelf with all the stupid books on it that made no
Poster
sense.
on the
Oh, was it Escape from the WTF Scary Room? Or
Oh, yeah, that's it. I think so.
yeah, the one with like the Goku poster that's like,
I
I've
remember-
never felt so powerful.
Yeah, I remember the Goku poster.
Pull out its Dragon Balls. Lol, so funny. XD.
God, I forgot about that thing.
I've lost the house.
Yeah, that made me laugh quite a bit.
I think that was, yeah, that was the old house.
I completely forgot we did that one.
Was that at the old house, or was that like...
That was probably over
like,
Skype.
Yeah, that was like
Because I
way
think
back
after
then.
we actually met in person, we stopped doing Rifflash for the most part.
Yeah.
We only did like a few.
This is way back in the olden days. You young whippersnappers.
And boy, does that bring to mind the Sonic Flash game.
Oh god, the
I
Sonic fans are
can't
amazing.
even say that without laughing.
I like the Robotnik's face and the Sonic
The
names.
Robotnik face.
Beware my bigger Diger robot.
The terrible face with the horribly elongated jaw.
Yeah, you always
What?
wonder like what people think when they produce a game of that sort of quality.
I have to wonder that too. I have to wonder if he really sat back at the end of finishing that and said, "I did a good job today."
Yes.
But people even liked that one too. Like,
Because
I know,
Sonic
that's-
fans are
that's
weird. Sonic
Mind-boggling thing about it.
Sonic fans are just creepy and weird in
and they
general.
just
Like,
accept everything.
There's nothing against Sonic itself. It's just the fans have a little bit of weirdness to them.
Well, no, I think there is a little bit of against Sonic itself, because Sonic, as we all know, does have some serious problems
Yes,
in
this
modern
is
times.
true.
But
Certain
Now-
games, it had a dark period.
It's having a dark
Like,
period.
no, it's pretty much out of the dark period because the past few games have been genuinely good.
We haven't
they're
played
just-
them,
Well, we played Colors a little bit.
though. A little bit, but it wasn't
But-
enough to like
Yeah,
make you go out
because
and get it.
I don't like
Okay.
3D Sonic, but I can understand why people would at least.
right. And the thing is, having a name like Mouse Power 1010, I'm a Sonic fan naturally, but then I look at all this fan-created stuff and I say, wow, what sort of people am I associated with exactly?
Just the recolor characters and I don't know.
All the custom sprite art that doesn't look any good, and just,
Yeah. Zelda fans aren't much better.
Now,
really.
one Sonic-related fan work I did enjoy was the Super Mario Bros. Z. Did you ever watch that?
no, I don't think I have.
Brown
It's
sheep.
actually really cool. Unfortunately, I think it either is on permanent hiatus or it officially stopped. But it's a Flash series. It's a Mario Sonic crossover. Where basically it's a DBZ ripoff, but not to the sense that it follows the exact plot. It's just that basically Metal Sonic or Robo Sonic or whatever he's called is trying to collect the Chaos Emeralds to destroy the world or whatever, and so Mario and Luigi and Sonic and Shadow and a few other people are basically just trying to find them before he does, and there's a lot of really ridiculously epic fight scenes that happen, and it's all
Intentionally
sprite based. So it's like, and these things are like a half hour long. They're
Oh,
like
wow.
these really long sprite-based Flash movies with really good animation, and it's completely turn your brain off entertainment, but it's entertaining.
Oh, so then it was actually done well?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Oh. Brenna, what are you trying to do there?
Making paper?
It's 3 in a vertical line.
Oh, okay.
I'll have to check out that Flash series, though. That does sound interesting. I mean, I'm happy to see anything fan-made that's worth my time.
Yeah, it's a nice blend of Sonic and Mario, and it doesn't like insult either one of the series.
Thank goodness. Brenna, I don't think you need that much paper.
I always need more paper than usual.
We'll make it for books.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we can have actual enchanted books. Alright, paper map.
I assume
is...
8 papers with the compass in the middle,
Okay.
but we'll find out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Yay. Into map.
You got a map.
And this will be home base.
Press select to see it.
What? How do you take it out?
Well, I said press select. It's Zelda.
Oh.
In the 360
Actually-
version, you just look down and it's automatically
it's not
out.
doing anything. Is it right click? Oh, there
Wait
we
a
go.
minute.
There
I
we
believe
go.
you. Yeah, there you go. Right click.
See, that's how it works like all the time whenever you select it. I'm always throwing out the map by accident too. That's really detailed.
Yeah, these are zoomed in way more than they need to be. Like,
So,
I think if you want to make it bigger, you gotta put more paper around it.
I see.
Yeah, this is like not anything.
That's okay.
Cause,
This is good for me because then you can slowly go afterwards and
but then it's not gonna fill in other spots of the map though, because this is all you get.
really? I assume it would though. The more
Well,
paper you
Oh.
buy.
Yeah, you gotta put more paper to make it bigger.
Oh, I see. They changed the way maps work. I'm used to it where it gives you one really large area, and in order to reveal it, you actually have to physically go and explore the places.
Yeah, that's how it is in the 360, and that's how it is on this one too. But the default map size is really, really small.
It's a bit goofy. That's okay though. It's good to have that.
Did it update or?
I don't know.
It doesn't look like it is. Oh, you know what? You better put it back in your inventory. Like, stop holding it and then hold it again. It might need to update.
Like, maybe put it back in the
Yeah.
there.
Oh, it didn't change.
I don't
Why?
know. Kurt had that problem too, where he kept adding more paper and it didn't do anything. I don't know.
Somebody look up the wiki how that works.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
we
can
can.
do it real quick. I'm just sitting here.
I would look it up, but I'm lazy, so I have viewers to do it for me. Okay. Need to make a blue.
I finally read that big comment that Yerkel Squirter left, and that is kind of amazing.
Okay, let's find the massive cave we fell into. Actually, let's look.
Make a bridge.
Yeah.
When you made that map by putting more paper around it, did you shift click to do that, or
What do you mean?
did you just regular click to actually craft it, like to expand the map when you did that?
I just put more paper around it and then took it
Right.
out of the.
Oh, okay.
Did it use up the paper?
Yeah, I think so.
Because according to the wiki, there's a bug where if you shift click to create the map in the crafting bench, it'll consume the paper but won't expand the map at all.
Oh, that could be what happened then. Let me try it again. I might have shift clicked it to get out of it.
Did you have any sugarcane left?
I do.
Okay, yeah, just be sure to plant it by a pool
Oh,
somewhere.
no, I think I used more.
You could just dig a hole in the ground and put some water in it.
There's more.
I always like to make an infinite water generating pool.
So don't.
Oh, yeah, the just like the square, like the 2x2.
So just click.
Oh, I usually do a 1x3, but either way. Yeah, just regular click and drag it into your inventory.
Okay.
Okay, try it that way, see if it's any better.
Yeah, that's better.
A small bit. Yeah, it still fills in way more of the map than you would like.
Hello, Darky. Yes, this is Joel.
Because, like, you remember in our version, like, how small that original circle is? Yeah, that's comparing the size of this circle to that. That's how zoomed in this map is.
Yes, this is Joel, the creator of Big Anders.
Hello.
We're just kind of derping around in Minecraft. We're not doing anything in particular. But we were on a call and playing Minecraft, so we're like, hey, let's stream it. And we're like, okay. It's thrilling footage, so that's what we're doing. Nothing in particular. We're just exploring and things.
Still enjoyable.
Indeed. We're on peaceful mode, so we're just chatting. Chatting it up.
Because creepers can take their business elsewhere. We don't need that shit.
Indeed. Josh can play in his world on Squiddies. Squiddies.
Spud.
Spud. You have to name one Spud.
But that would be ripping off.
Ripping it off, but I don't care. Spud is a cute name for a squid. You should play your world with like Amazon because, like.
I do have a pretty interesting terrain.
Yeah.
Wait, did you generate one on PC or is this the 360?
This is the PC one.
Oh.
I only played it for like an hour, so I don't really have any stuff, but I'm in a pretty funky area.
Like Reddit. Yeah, he's got some really cool floating islands crap. I've just got plains and forests. Kind of terrible.
There are some interesting spawns that people have posted on the internet. I mean,
that's where I got mine. I just looked up an interesting seed and used the first one I found.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you find some really funky stuff.
It's always sad, like, looking for the 360 ones, because you really never know what version you're getting with it.
Right.
They just don't post the version that they have it for, but, so some of them just don't work for the 360 version.
My spawns always suck. Like, if I'm trying to seriously sit down and play the game for some reason, unless I have large biomes turned on, I'll always spawn in a small island in the middle of the ocean.
I think that's what I've got going on.
I don't mean a lake. I mean the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The endless ocean of hurt.
I think we usually get it in like the middle of a forest.
Which is really how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to spawn in the forest, but I don't know why. I get the islands. And I have to restart, because that's no good.
It's a good survival spawn, I suppose.
Little island with no tree. Have fun.
Yeah.
Well, that's just the problem. I mean, I can kind of dig down, but it takes forever to get started, and
yeah, and you don't have wood to make a boat.
Right.
Or a crafting bench, for that matter.
There's no way I'm going to dig down and dig my way to mainland, because that'd take even longer.
Yeah. I found a village, but I have to take a boat to get back to it, and I don't remember how I got there, so.
Challenge condition. Get to the end without ever making any tools. I don't know.
I don't even know how one would accomplish this, but
yeah.
people have first.
No, I'm pretty sure it would be impossible. Because you'd need some kind of a tool, I think, to... Oh, I don't know, I'm trying to think.
No. I mean, the requirements for me entering the end are a bunch of ender pearls, or eyes of ender, I guess.
Well, yeah, but you also have to get blaze rods, and to get into the nether, you need to make the portal with obsidian. So you at least need a bucket. And to get the bucket, you need to be able to smelt iron, and I don't think you can get iron by punching it.
You can't.
So unless you find iron in a chest somewhere, then yeah, I think you're pretty much screwed.
I found another cave.
This is an interestingly spawned cave. Not much of a floor.
We always get these weird spawn chunks through the cave kind of spawns going on.
Have you guys located a slime chunk yet?
A what?
Slime chunk. Any chunk has a random small chance of being a slime chunk, in which, at a low depth, I believe below depth 40, the enemy slimes will spawn, and it's the only way to get slime balls, which are required for making sticky pistons.
Yeah, I ran into a slime once in the 360 version in the Stronghold, and we probably would have found them more often, but we always play with enemies off.
Our Stronghold was eaten.
Our Stronghold is like destroyed by several ravines. It's amazing. There's like 36 ravines going through this stronghold, so it's seriously just a collection of random floating blocks and ladders that lead to nowhere.
It's really quite
Not so
amazing.
strong now, are you?
Yeah, our stronghold was just kind of like sad.
No,
But it was amazing when we first found it though, because we didn't know what it was, and so we're just caving, and then suddenly find this library, and we're like,
Yeah,
what the
yeah,
fuck?
we had no idea
Like,
these things existed.
we see this library, and there's just these ladders leading off into nowhere, and these doorways like suspended above the air, and just like, what the shit happened
Yeah,
here?
we were just like, what the crap is this place?
Usually strongholds are buried well underground and are very difficult to find, unless you get really lucky like that, where they
Yeah.
just happen to be
We-
torn apart.
Yeah, we were like literally just digging down.
We were just
from the
caving and
beach,
happened to find
and we
it.
saw this gigantic wooden.
You saw the
structure,
library because
yeah.
there were cobwebs and books, and we're like, what the
Yeah,
hell?
we're like, what is this? Because we've never seen that before.
'Cause we had seen
Yeah.
dungeons before, and I think we had already found the mine shaft, so we knew about the cobwebs also. But this was our first time seeing a stronghold, and we never looked up like anything about the game.
Yeah.
That's the best way to play, really. At least I think so.
Yeah, you only get that experience once.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I don't know where to
But
put
I
it.
can't imagine playing the PC version without knowing anything, because how would you know how to craft anything?
Yeah.
You're expected to, when you spawn, just kind of press buttons, see what everything does, and once you figure out how to open up the menu, it shows you achievements, and these achievements are meant to guide you through the game.
Okay.
So, like, there's achievements for making a pickaxe, and then after the pickaxe, mining iron,
Yeah.
and, things like that.
Does this one have the When Pigs Fly achievement?
It does.
God, I hated that one.
Yeah, because we don't have carrots in the 360 version, so
Yeah.
we had to get on a pig and lead it off a cliff without steering it at all.
The only way that you can do it is to you have to get the pig standing next to a cliff and then block it off with dirt so it can't walk anywhere else. And then you have to like punch it while sitting on it to make it fall off the cliff.
It was horrible.
Yeah, I've seen someone do it that way. Yeah, that must suck.
Yeah.
That and the one achievement for like killing an enemy with an arrow from I think like 50 blocks away, something like that.
I don't remember that one. The only achievements that we had to specifically work to get were that one and the one where you like ride the minecart for like 20,000,
Oh, yeah.
like 2,000
Oh, yeah.
blocks straight.
And then
You have to expressly want to do that one.
and we've never gotten a creeper to die from a skeleton shot either. I don't know if that's.
I did once, but it didn't drop a record.
Yeah, didn't drop a record.
Only record we have came from a dungeon.
Which is where you normally find them anyway.
Yeah.
Except I've heard that there's like 20 different records and only 2 of them can appear in the dungeons. Is that true?
It
I
seems
think
to be the
that's
case,
fine.
yeah.
It's like Cat and then one other one.
The gold
It's
one, I
CS
think.
418 or something. Or unless that's the composer, I don't remember.
I think that's the composer.
Nah,
What the hell?
that scared me.
Gosh, like my entire Minecraft experience has been like for the past couple of years nothing but redstone circuitry, so I've forgotten so much about survival mode. What on earth is this?
Chunk error.
I'm cheating. There's a lot of cave down there.
I love the sticky piston look through the world glitch. That thing is so useful.
Yeah, we had to do that multiple times.
I haven't honestly ever exploited that, but that's because I prefer to use my sneaky pistons as logic gates.
Yeah. We don't really know how redstone works and how people make fancy things out of stuff. So we're
It's,
just like, yep, it's pretty and red.
It's actually a lot easier than it looks, but at the same time, like, well, the actual way redstone works is simple, but then people take it and they make real-world digital electronics with it, and the way that stuff works can often be very complicated.
Yeah, I've seen some crazy stuff
Like,
be done
someone
with
made a
that.
computer out of like redstone, like a calculator and stuff.
Yeah, the most complicated thing I've ever made was a calculator in redstone, and it had like a nice big redstone lamp display.
Yeah.
I saw this one video where they made like basically a giant Game Boy That like,
Oh, yeah.
it wasn't playable, but it like showed like basically somebody playing through like the first level of Super Mario Land or something.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing that too.
Like how the hell does that even work?
Well, I mean, first you build a basic computer, your processor and memory and things like that, and then you have to literally build a graphics card, which will handle the actual interpretation of abstract data into physical display, and then you just code like into the memory a certain sequence of motions that the graphics card has to interpret,
God.
and then it outputs it that way. I mean, that's fundamentals of a computer.
That's kind of terrible. For me, I would not know what to do.
Well, I mean, that's stuff that I'm naturally inclined toward anyway.
Yeah.
I'm studying to be a computer scientist, so that's all stuff that I get. But
Yeah.
Cave time.
I'm not going that far.
Garage sale time.
You should play yours, because I'm not doing anything on mine right now.
Alright.
Do you mind holding the computer, or...?
Well, yeah, I can hold the keyboard in my lap. That's
Alright.
kind of how I prefer to do it.
Alright. Here you go. Just,
Hold on, I have
just
to-
save my game.
I have to find my leg.
Josh will play his now. World.
Okay, let's see what I was doing.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this place. We were trying
I
to...
like that. It's literally called World.
Yes.
Do I want to bring any of this with me? No, probably not.
What is it? What are you gonna do? Explore that cave area?
I don't know. I just need to show off what this place looks like.
What the heck? That did you do that intentionally or?
The water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little moat.
It's kind of awesome.
Yeah, this is my base.
It's an awesome
I didn't
cave.
think to do that.
Ooh.
That is a really cool cliffside you got going on there.
Yeah.
Well, he's
I've
really-
explained like I've explored like 1% of this thing. It's just so massive, and I don't know what to do because I can start digging into it, but I don't know if I really want to. And I forgot actually I want to put these in.
Well, there's always the option of changing it to or digging straight down and not ruining the cliffside.
Yeah, this place is just awesome. It's got lots of cliffs and overhangs and all kinds of cool stuff.
And lots of lighting
It is.
glitch also.
Always. I've heard, well, they're gonna fix it in the next update apparently. Ooh, look that way. There's like a cool mountain. There's a cool mountain wherever you look.
Is it Cool Mountain?
Well, it's not quite snowy.
Some pumpkins. I have no reason to get those, but I will anyway.
You get at least one. They're pumpkins. They're rare. I spawned a 360 world one time with a mushroom island on it. That was kind of cool.
That's awesome. I still haven't found one of those in a survival world. I
Yeah.
have been spawned into one before, but it was creative mode. Which was like once in a lifetime, and now I can never have it happen again.
Well, yeah, you can grow pumpkins, but finding them in the first place,
For us, it
they're
was hard.
not actually rare at all, but
But
No.
it takes a while, I guess,
for us,
sometimes.
it was hard. I really like that game.
Yeah, but I'll grab them while they're here.
Afterwards. Thought they didn't have faces on them for a second. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, melons.
We found melon seeds in my world.
Yeah, you were lucky with that.
Yeah.
Well, you found them in the mine shaft, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you find wild melons growing?
No, I don't believe so. It has to be from a chest, and you have to grow them yourself.
Cool.
But that said, they're, you just have to find a mine shaft to be able to find them. Finding a mine shaft shouldn't be that difficult.
Yeah.
Pretty much any significant sized cave system or ravine will intersect with one.
Eventually, yeah. And villagers, yeah.
Yeah, villagers are so useless in the 360 version because you can't like do anything with them, and there's no emeralds, so you can't trade with them.
Right. Isn't the Minecraft version stuck in a permanent, like 1.2.5? world?
I don't know. It semi-recently updated with the end in it, but that's the most
Oh.
recent thing that it did.
That we remember.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are a little bit behind, but not that far.
Yeah. What else can we do with pumpkins besides jack-o'-lanterns or comics? We can
That's about it.
decorate things.
That's pretty
with them.
much it. Yeah, you can decorate.
Yeah, they're a little bit useless, but they're novelty.
Novelty isn't bad.
I have no idea which way I actually traveled, so I don't know where my house is.
You should make a compass. I think you built it right on time, didn't you? You just go near like the floating island of doom over there.
Everything is floating island of doom. Like this
I
whole
think
place
the
is
big
extreme
hole, the big
cliffs.
hole in the side of the cliff. I remember that part, so I think it's near there. I think.
I've
I guess
wandered.
you could say... Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I've only wandered away for like 2 minutes, and I'm already losing my sense of
Panicking.
direction here.
Yeah.
It happens very rapidly in Minecraft when everything kind of looks the same anyway.
And it goes on for infinity. It's not like the 360 world where you could at least like sweep it back and forth and eventually find your house.
I kind of like that it'll go on infinitely, because then that kind of doesn't put a limit on what you can do.
Exactly. Like for me, I enjoy the infiniteness idea of the PC version because you can't use up all your resources basically.
Hypothetically speaking, diamonds are just as infinite as anything else now.
Indeed.
Okay.
I told you it was going to be a good call. Not when I recorded your part next time, though.
Yeah.
You got like a notepad or something. Or a sticky note.
Somebody in the chat will write it down.
But then it'll get lost.
This is so silly. There's no reason this should work.
What?
This moat.
Oh, the water thing? Yeah, it's...
Yeah.
I think we put the door down before the water, and then the water
Well, you'd
just...
have to.
Yeah. The water just worked. Go to the notepad.
Okay, so X is 167, Z is 288.
You don't quite have it outside of the window, unless you didn't mean to put it outside of it.
It's fine.
Okay.
On a mini game server. I do want to like find a good Minecraft server to play on with a group of folks.
You could either join one, or, I mean, I also wanted to suggest to you guys, if you ever wanted to do anything for YouTube, or just for playing around, I could host one, or one of us could host one, and we could all kind of play together.
Yeah. I just don't know how to set up a server, and I looked on the Minecraft wiki, like, and it said specifically, don't do it if you don't know what you're doing. I'm like, okay, I'm leaving now.
I've done it lots of times with my friends. I can set it up if you need me to.
Yeah. Maybe we can do that Sunday.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice. Thankfully, Sunday's my day off.
Yeah, because I think Robert's coming over, which I forgot to call. Is he on Skype? No,
Face.
he's not on right now.
I love my face.
Yeah, I think Robert's coming over, and then maybe all four of us can play some Minecraft or something. He'll just have to be in the room. He's bringing things for us too to help recording as well. I think what did he bring? A microphone.
Yeah, headset, capture card.
Which is good because we definitely need one for Dazzle.
I think he's bringing like a GameCube controller adapter thing for the
PC.
PC.
See, I was considering including one of those with the thing when I sent it, but I didn't have the money to get one at the time.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
I think you've done enough.
You've done enough. It was like
I wanted to do so much more, but
we do appreciate it though, definitely. It's
no problem.
I think it's in its semi-permanent spot right now, next to the TV. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's an HD capture card, so we should get some better quality gameplay videos too for
that'll be good
when we're not doing the PC stuff.
Yeah.
Well, the only HD thing we have is the Wii U, but we could potentially hook up the 360 to be HD, but we don't have the cable for it, right?
Well, we do now. I mean, we could like use the cable from the computer to the the thing,
I just hate how the 360 Minecraft requires you to be in HD to play multiplayer.
but it's really stupid.
It
It's like,
does?
yeah,
Yeah, we haven't been able to do it because we didn't have the component cable. And
it's like, oh,
you
to play in multiplayer, just hook up your HD cable. I'm like, well, I don't have an HD cable. How am I supposed to play in multiplayer? And it's like, nope, you can't.
Now,
Like,
see, ordinarily, I'm not the snooty type of person or anything like that. I'm usually very lax about everything. But if there's anything that I will have more of an elitist attitude toward, I always feel that the PC is the master race and the consoles are just kind of like,
see,
you
like
guys can't do anything.
see, I don't really care that much either way. I'm more of a console person because I like the fact that I don't have to have a super good computer to
Right.
play games. But you know, it's like I just couldn't afford a super good computer, so console
Right.
it was. You know,
And that's fine. I mean, it's
I'm kind
one
of just
thing.
randomly digging into this mountain, by the way.
okay.
It's one thing to be able to afford it and to not do it, but it's an entirely other thing to not be able to afford it, and that's why you don't do it. I mean,
Yeah,
can't really blame you.
yeah. It's just like I don't know. I just always like the consoles, and the controllers always felt better to me. I don't know. It's just kind of
Controllers are more natural, and I've always been a console gamer too. I
Yeah.
certainly spend more of my time on PC, but I
Yeah,
still pop the Wii U.
I say to each your own. I don't mind. I don't mind either one. I don't have an elitist attitude towards PC or console, whichever one you like more. That's all I say.
Right.
So,
Well, when I say my elitist thing is more like, I firmly believe that PC is better. I don't necessarily believe that everyone should just get a PC and forget console. No,
right,
that's not
right.
the case. It's
Cause,
only if you can and if you feel like it.
yeah, because consoles do have a legitimate like place. It's just nowadays they are becoming computers almost with, especially with Xbox new thing that they have going on with the
Yeah,
TV. Like, who
yeah,
cares
they practically are.
I don't get that. Like, if you're a gamer, who cares about TV? I don't even have cable. Like, I'm not gonna
No,
use it.
I know. No, there aren't a lot of people that are very happy with the Xbox One, but I've never really liked Microsoft anyway. I'm
Yeah,
happy with the PS4, so I'm happy.
yeah. I think,
And the Wii U.
yeah, I enjoyed my 360, definitely. I'm liking the games on it, but I don't think I'll ever upgrade or anything. And I have an original Xbox just because it was cheap. And,
Mm.
like, that was all I could afford at the time. I think it was like $30. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, I
So I
heard that
got
they were
that.
insanely cheap now.
Yeah, and so we got the Elite 360 because we found that for cheap on Craigslist, and I never really had an interest in PS4 because the games, I don't know, I just didn't really have an interest too many in the games. There's a couple games I might get for it, but overall, I'm pretty happy with what I have right now, so maybe one day in the
Oh yeah.
future.
I mean, the PS4 has some cool titles, but you have to be interested, and it is an expensive system.
Yeah, definitely.
There's that. Speaking of newer generation games, Josh, I know you mentioned in one of your more recent videos that you bought Pikmin 3. What are your impressions of it? Because I haven't had the chance to buy it yet, and I'm dying to.
Oh, I finished it in about 2 days, which is not to say anything about the game's length. It just means that I was addicted to it.
Ah,
It's
That's like
I
pretty much all he did.
still
Yeah.
think that 2 is my favorite, but there are a lot of things that 3 does really, really well. And some people really didn't like the caving in Pikmin 2, and this
mm-hmm.
one doesn't have that. So if you hated the
Oh,
caving, then you'll enjoy that. Um,
unfortunately, that's too bad because I did rather enjoy the caving, but
I enjoyed the lack of time in the caving. The time
yeah,
system is what makes me nervous.
yeah, Pikmin
I
3,
just can't play Pikmin.
I'm not gonna like say that much about it because I don't want to spoil it. But if you haven't read how it works, it still has the limited day system, but only kind of to an extent. There's not a certain number of days that you have. You just have food supply,
mm-hmm.
and there is a limited amount of food, but you have to you would have to
Like really suck at the
spend
game.
100 days without finishing the game in order to lose.
I see. Okay, so it's more or less limitless. I got it.
Yeah. Considering you can speedrun it in what was it, 10 days or
It's
7?
it's 10 days to get everything, and I think to just beat the game but not get everything, I think it's
Yeah,
7.
it's like ridiculous the amount of stuff too. I don't know how they do it. We have to like look up a speedrun of that. But yeah,
And
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching it more really than anything.
when
Without
I started Oh, go ahead.
Not having the C-stick is weird.
Yeah, no C-stick swarming controls.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Then how is
Yeah,
there any
you wonder
swarming?
At
how.
first I was wondering how the hell are you going to function, and then I'm like, well, the game obviously must be developed with this in mind, so I guess you never need it. But yeah, it's really
You do
weird.
miss
There's a ability that you get partway through the game that lets you roll out of the way. So that's a way to like get Pikmin out of the way if something's attacking them.
Yeah, I think I saw that in one of the trailers.
And there is a charge function that I figured out about 80% of the way through the game. You can like lock onto stuff, like basically Z-target them, and then just send the entire swarm of Pikmin attacking it. And
Oh,
it's
okay.
actually really broken.
Yeah, there's multiple
Oh.
control styles. You can use the Wiimote, the Game Pro controller, and of course the gamepad.
Yeah, I use the gamepad.
Because they have a map.
If you ever played the Wii versions of the first two Pikmin games, which I didn't, then the nunchuck controls would probably feel normal. But yeah, Enderman.
I didn't either. I always had them on GameCube.
How difficult are Endermen to fight when you don't have good equipment?
Not at all. If you just, all you have to do is make a roof above yourself, and they can't get to you because they're 3 blocks tall.
Okay.
I think you should just be able to like run up to it and whack it really quick. Right?
Probably, but I'm gonna try to play it safe.
Okay. Just don't look at it.
I know.
It's got silk touch on its fingers.
Oh.
Ah.
Hey, how about you fuck off?
Well done. Being unnecessarily angry towards the zombies.
Yeah. You know what, whatever, I'm just gonna bum rush it.
It's like, yeah, wandering away. You're like on a very large cliff though, so be careful.
Sorry, I live with other people and I had a conversation there.
Oh, you're okay.
But yeah, like I was saying, you can make a roof above yourself. That's exactly your height, and he can't get to you. That's how most people do it.
Yeah, where'd he go?
He teleported away.
Where the hell did he go? I know he didn't die yet.
He probably just escaped. He kept barking on him with a sword. I would escape too.
I thought they came back though.
Maybe he's stuck somewhere.
And now I don't want to leave because I don't want him to spring up on me suddenly when I'm climbing.
Yeah, they can be scary if they do that. Yeah, maybe he left, but he's still aggroed, I'm sure. He's going to teleport back at some point.
I bet you'll find out in about 2 seconds. When he knocks you.
Unless he, like, teleported into some water somewhere and killed himself.
Well, I am almost completely out of tools.
You really should go back to base.
I know, I'm kind of waiting for daytime
There's
because
a
I need to figure out how to get off this cliff, and it's very dark.
Find some water? You can scooch down the hill that way.
I don't know if I can, though. I think it's a pretty sheer drop.
Oh.
And you never know when a zombie is going to show up and push you off.
Yeah, it's zombie.
That's a good point.
Oh, okay.
Careful that plug.
Yeah, I see him. There's the moon.
Okay.
I'm just... God, they're like
There's like
4 skeletons
4,000
there.
skeletons, yeah.
Do you have any armor on at all?
I have a chest plate and nothing else.
I would go that way. Yeah, like back down the way you can here.
Oh, I think I see the other one. Nope. Yeah, there it is.
Can you go down that way?
Unless that's a different one.
You might die.
Do I? Yeah, I thought I had a guy on there.
Well, at least that one didn't give you too much trouble. Yeah, go over that way.
I don't get how skeletons can have their almost perfect accuracy. They don't even have eyeballs.
How did you get up there?
A lot of weird digging.
Oh. Oh, go that way.
Maybe you should employ weird digging to get down.
You might be able to.
Creepers.
I see a bunch of light over there. I see your house. Okay. Don't jump off.
Hey, if I jump off, I'll be close enough to base. I can pick my stuff back up, but then I'll lose levels, so... Not that I'm ever going to get in enchanting trouble.
There's a way down there. Let's keep going.
Yeah,
How do you How do you
Relic.
prefer the PC control to the 360 as far as this game goes?
I
miss my
think I
controller.
like the 360 better, but
Yeah.
I'll get used to it.
I miss the controller, for sure. It's not as precise, I think.
Well, are you guys using a
God.
wireless
Oh, God.
controller on the
Oh, God.
360?
No, just
Oh god, oh god. Ah,
We don't have a wireless controller for the computers. Like,
hey,
we have a 360 wireless controller, but we don't have the wireless hookups for the PC for it,
Right.
if that makes sense. But
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
oh, there goes my axe.
it's time to run to your base.
I know, I know.
You really should.
It's okay, it's gonna be day pretty soon.
That doesn't matter. You can die any second. In
Hey, I
Minecraft.
survived 2 creepers.
Okay, well then a creeper might sneak out behind you and just ruin your day. You just be like, yep.
They do like to do that, except that it's not day.
Okay, you can die. Like, anytime now.
Zombies are really strong in this version.
No, it's just that the punch is really weak.
Oh, true. There's chicken just being king of the world right now. Okay,
Chicken is contemplating flight.
Angry Crow takes flight! Don't know what made me think of that.
There we go. Oh,
Yay.
there's a cave like right near the house.
Home Sweet Valley.
This entirely crappy little house that I made. I made it simply so that I'd have a place to sleep without enemies reaching me, and yet it doesn't let me sleep.
Yeah, it's like really weird.
How does that work? Like, why does the game
Wait.
not let you sleep sometimes?
Does it say anything?
says
when you
there's
It
press
just says there's
nearby.
enemies nearby.
But we have
Oh,
a roof and walls and a door.
right. But if they're anywhere within a certain vicinity, you can't really sleep. Although it could be that because your floor is just grass.
I think
Would that matter?
it might matter.
Or
I have 2
actually,
iron
I
jigs.
think the game has qualifications for what it counts as a room. And your hovel, I think, is too small for that.
Yeah, you've done like no cave.
Okay, yeah, I guess
There's
that's...
like a cave near your house you should go into.
Or
Okay.
yeah, it's something like that where the enemy does exist and it's just like hidden somewhere.
Oh, okay, then possibly there's a cave like right near the house, so
Hey, hey. Where'd the flower come from? Okay, I really need a new pick, but I only have a stone one. There's no wood. That's gravel. Let me put away my stuff.
Minecraft goes through so many changes.
When did I get a potato?
I don't know.
It was probably just growing wildly somewhere. I mean, they do that.
Or maybe a zombie was coming on or something.
Yes.
Oh, they stopped doing the room thing? Oh, I see. Well then, yeah, there must be a cave somewhere nearby.
And zombie dropped it.
Gosh, I'm surprised at how lackluster my knowledge is about all the new stuff.
Well, we're about as like clueless with pretty much everything.
I guess this is all I want for potatoes, so...
Do you want a brownie?
Brownie would be good.
Okay. You want that?
Sure.
You want share milk or
Sharing milk is scary, though.
share milk?
Where's the nearby cave that you mentioned?
Like,
There's one that I dug out some coal, and that was it. So that might... Yeah, I think this is the coal. Like, yeah.
I thought there was a safe somewhere.
Oh, here's some coal.
Might as well put torches down here just for the sake.
Let me use up my wooden pick. Oh, thanks. That lit that up so well.
I wonder how this even works. Obviously, the coal is harder than the wooden pick, so how is the wooden pick breaking the coal?
Yeah. Oh, wait, maybe there is a cave here.
Oh, right.
It's like a
Before
not
ravine.
quite ravine. Oh, hi. What just hit me? Did he hit me from all the way down there?
No. Is there a skeleton somewhere you can't see?
I guess.
Oh, maybe he is. Maybe does he have a bow?
It's a. I think it's a zombie. Yeah, a zombie can't have a bow, can it? Oh, there's the skeleton.
Oh, okay.
Where the hell did it go?
He might have fallen all the way down. So that's fine.
Where did zombie go? God, is he like gonna pathfind his way over to me somehow?
No, I don't think there's any other way to you. He was just standing there before, so.
I know, but he had like armor that I would like to steal, and I don't know where he went.
Well, he's probably just under that little alcove there where you can't see him. Just like dig yourself down a staircase so you can escape if you need to.
Ah. Where the hell is the skeleton?
I don't see him.
Well, gold armor is better than nothing when I have only a chest plate.
That is true. If he drops it.
Yeah. Okay, where'd it go? Where'd it go? There he is.
It's weird seeing them with armor anyway.
Oh yeah, you guys probably don't get that in the 360 version, do you?
I got gold pants. They're almost broken, but hey, there's something.
I think there was a chance of zombies spawning with armor, but not nearly as much as now.
Oh god.
Be wary when zombie dies, more will spawn nearby.
I always just like, the way I deal with creepers is, I'll let them come up to me and let them try to explode, and then I'll just walk away, and they do such negligible damage.
Yeah, let me just use my wooden pickaxe while there's probably enemies around. That's a good idea.
Caves are scary.
Okay, dead end. And we slowly dig out the dirt until my stupid pickaxe breaks because I refuse to just throw it away.
It's okay, I'm like that too. If I've got a pickaxe that's lower quality, I'd rather use it than just throw
Use
it
it up, yeah.
Replenishable and common or not, I spent resources on it, so might as well use it.
Yeah, it's like I made it out of wood, which is completely infinite in every sense of the word, but yet I refuse to just throw it away.
I'm the same way. Do not blame you at all. Now that said, if you're going to sit here and try to mine down iron with a wooden pickaxe, then there's problems.
Yeah, not gonna do that. I hear more zombies somewhere. Oh, hello.
Damn, bonies.
Oh, goodness.
Hi.
There's a party down there.
Monster party.
Monster mash.
It's a monster house.
Good lord. Well, I think the creeper killed half of them.
Don't suppose you could possibly get a skeleton to shoot that creeper.
Don't think so. I think it's left onto him.
I don't think I can even reach these guys. Oh!
Rock.
Okay, he's dead. Shit. Where's torches?
Man, he sure did send you flying.
Light. Okay.
What is this cave that goes down so steeply?
Wow. A lot of arrows.
What the hell is this cave?
It's a magical cave of wonder.
I've never seen a cave just drop off like this.
I haven't either. This is
We get weird. We get really weird cave spawns.
Like, do you have a bucket of water on you?
I have a bucket, but I haven't filled it. I should probably go out and do that.
Yeah, if you take some water and you put it way at the top of this thing, then I mean you'll have faster travel and easier travel around, I guess.
Yeah, let me go out and do that.
I told you there was one more house.
Yeah, it was in that place that you mentioned. It was just like behind with a single block.
Because I remember saying, oh, that's something to explore later.
I want to make a shovel too.
Use dirt to break dirt.
Pretty much. I never remember which side my door is on.
The front.
You should mark it somehow. Like, put a nice, big, expensive gold block on the side that has the door.
Sure.
It'll be immediately identifiable.
Stick. Stone shovel's good for now.
Police are here.
Yep. Come to get me. Are silverfish really that bad?
They can be. I mean,
Brownie
I remember
time.
one time I was playing on an online server with some friends, and somehow, some way, I'm not really sure how, I was digging straight down, and I dig straight down into a massive colony of silverfish. Like, they're all disguised as stone blocks, regular smooth stone, and I dig into one, and it becomes a silverfish, and I kill it. And then all the rest around it, I'm talking like a good 50 blocks, immediately become silverfish. I'm like, oh god. Terrifying.
That is a little scary.
Now, when you encounter them in the stronghold, not so much, because they're just coming out of a spawner usually. But randomly, oh yeah.
I guess because you can't tell where they are, so...
You can't tell where they are. They do a good amount of damage, and they're usually all over the place. So if you run into a colony of them, unless you really have like an upper hand, you're kind of screwed. And now you have fast travel, question mark?
Kind of. At least a safe way down. Oh, he goes on, doesn't it? Water mechanics are weird in this game.
They sure are. This game doesn't even into water physics.
Does putting the sword up like that actually protect you from arrows at all?
From arrows? I think so. A little. Well, no. No, not from arrows. I'm pretty sure that's only from melee attacks.
Oh, you see the ground. Death in the darkness.
Oh my god. Shit. Let me get up the water.
Where's he shooting you from?
Somewhere over there.
In the blackness.
It's okay. I think the water's pushing him back, so I can sit here and regenerate.
I like where the arrows stick in the things. You should check yourself. See what you look like. I love that.
I like my gold pants.
It is but a flesh wound.
Yes.
I want to get that iron.
You'll never get it. Get on the way back. So
I know.
so you won't forget it.
One more. One more. One more.
Maybe that half a heart.
Oh, that's a pork chop. God damn.
There's two of them now.
Smack him to death with your pork chop.
Just a bow.
Oh. They're multiplying.
Oh.
Okay, they're dead. At least the two that I'm able to see are dead.
That was some kind of battle for the ages.
And then run around the corner in 20 creepers.
Well, you've got all the coal in the world now.
Oh my god, it is still going down.
Maybe we'll hit
What
diamond.
the hell is this cave?
You can see a tiny little bit of
This
speck.
cave is very rapidly heading to the bottom of the world.
Oh.
Oh god. Oh god.
Must have found the gates to hell or something.
Maybe we'll find diamond or something.
I don't
Oh,
want
I'm certain you'll find
to go
diamonds.
that deep quite yet. Hold on. Was I never over here? How did I already get lost? Oh, I think through that.
Yeah. Make the hole a little bigger.
Sorry, I'm not really filling in the silence. I'm not too terribly
okay.
much of a talker.
We aren't either, so we're just enjoying the game.
Yeah, precisely.
For God's sake.
Scullies are the bane of everyone.
It's too bad you can't just carry around a block in front of your face, effectively rendering arrows useless.
Yeah.
Yeah, how have they not made a shield item?
Because Notch is an asshole and hasn't thought of it yet.
Well, like the fact that you only have one hand anyway.
Apparently, even though there's a perfectly good other arm right there.
Maybe it's just useless or something. Like every character was in some sort of paralyzing battle, and just their left arm is completely useless.
Yeah, you can block with a sword, but not very effectively.
It doesn't seem to work that well.
It doesn't take off a whole lot of damage anyway, and it only really applies to melee attacks to begin with. Whereas, like, I agree, there really should be an entire shield item.
Yeah, like try blocking arrows with a sword in real life and see how effective that is.
You can do it. It'll just be very, very difficult.
Oh yeah, it's Jeb now.
I know he hasn't. That's my catch-all.
Yeah.
Blame anything that's wrong
Fix
with
your game,
Minecraft.
Notch.
Yeah.
Fix your game, Notch.
Yeah, that's the catch-all global warming. Notch is an asshole. He didn't do X or Y. Oh yeah, I forgot about Dinnerbone.
He's a Minecrafter.
He is.
I apologize for any background noise that you may or may not be hearing from my end, because I can't hear it if it is.
Oh, you're okay. No, we don't forget about Dinnerbone.
Well, because I never hear much about him. It's usually always Jeb that I hear about.
It's Dinerbone.
Dinnerbone.
Yes, but Dinnerbone sounds funnier.
I think they both sound kind of funky, but yeah, Dinnerbone. I don't know, it sounds weird, like a 50s diner with just a bone sitting in the middle of it or something.
Dinnerbone sounds like some kind of really bad Mario enemy.
Kind of does. How did they code this anyway?
What, the game?
Yeah,
It's programmed in Java,
right.
using a custom graphics engine as far as I remember. And then on top of that, it's just like a whole bunch of Java classes. If you were to unpack the Minecraft.jar file like I have and actually look at it, it's just straight up Java code. It's just that it makes a lot of references to a graphical library.
I've just dealt with terrible coding for Z64, so I'm just like, yeah. I suppose Java would be an amazing thing to look at after dealing with Zelda.
That may be, but in all honesty, I know a lot of Java. I studied it for a long time, and I don't know. I like C++ better. Java is. I feel like it's too abstract to the point where, as a programmer, I no longer have any interaction with the physical hardware at all anymore, and I don't really like that.
Yeah.
I will give it this though; it sure is a lot easier to use.
Yeah, I enjoy programming Zelda and Hex, but only up to a certain point because Hex is horrible and you really can't tell what you're doing until you save it and see what you've done.
How do you program in hex? Like, you mean actual hex values, right?
Yeah, like uh, hexadecimal. Is that? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, that's right.
it's just it's
I mean, it's
it's
I don't know what the programming language is for that thing. She's just talking about using hex in general.
yeah, we're
because
using a hex editor to
she's
edit
just-
the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Neither
I
of
see.
us really know anything about coding.
Okay, I thought you meant you were actually like writing a code in hexadecimals. Like, how does that work?
No,
Does
it's like the game is originally written in C, I believe, or something like that. And
Oh
then
yeah.
we don't know the source code, so it's been, of course, put into hex, and then that's on the ROM, and then we have to basically backwards, because we don't have the source code, so we have to backwards, what do you call it?
Reverse engineer it.
Reverse engineer it. Thank you. So to see how they did stuff. So
Yeah, no, I can't imagine that they would include the source code.
no, they did not, unfortunately. Somebody has it somewhere out there because that's how we got the Master Quest debug ROM, but not the source code for it. So it is interesting.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested to get into that stuff. I really need to watch more of your videos on the Zelda editing stuff because I am interested. I just haven't taken the time to sit down and watch it.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've done it. I have to get back
The
into it, but
best experience I had with like kind of witnessing and trying to help with some of that stuff was helping explain how to get this one type of switch to work.
Hmm.
Like basically like in the game there's just a switch item that can take many different forms, including like an eye switch that you shoot, a crystal switch that you hit with the sword, and like 30 other ones. And
Right.
this in itself is identified by a what was it, a 4-digit hex code?
yeah,
And it's like
half bytes
it's
for
like
each.
the first character is what type of switch it is. The second one is like what state it's in by default.
On or off.
And then the third one is like
If it's covered
oh
in ice.
no, because remember there was like there was a part that was like this character is actually 4 binary characters combined into one thing.
Yeah, that's right. So you have
So
to do
like
so much math.
I had to teach her how to read binary, and like
just to change a stupid switch in the game.
It was amazing.
Awful.
Oh, that's actually awesome. I already know how to read and write binary.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like I understand binary,
I
but
was
it was very weird for me to explain it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine it'd be difficult.
Because I'm
to
like,
relate.
now do you understand in normal numbers how you have 0 through 9? She's like, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, in binary, 0 and 1 are the only numbers that exist. So, how would you write
Start
2?
over at 1.
It's like, oh.
It is fun learning all that stuff though. Like to
It
just
is cool stuff.
yeah, to like basically make the game how you want it to be played. It's just really
Right.
funky taking this game that you remember from your childhood and then just completely just make it totally different and
Yeah.
using the game itself. It's just kind of
It
cool.
is really cool stuff.
Yeah.
And the matter of the fact that this stuff applies at a hardware level too. Like when I made a processor in Minecraft, you know, obviously the zeros and ones, what they actually stand for is an electrical path being on or off.
Mhm.
So you can take redstone in Minecraft.
Okay, not a creeper.
You can. Oh, hey, you found a slime chunk. Anyway.
I thought it was a creeper. It scared me.
Yeah, no, it's important that it's a slime chunk because now you can get slime balls. But anyway, yeah, you can take, you know, these zeros and ones that you find, and you can actually equate them to actual electrical paths being on and off. So you can read what a processor is actually doing by reading a record of all of its outputs, ones and zeros, and you can say, oh, okay, so this traces back to here because this was off and this was on, and you can actually like read what it's thinking.
It's like assembly hacking for Zelda.
Yeah.
Okay. Because we have a few assembly hackers who basically watch the game in code as they're playing it, and then figure out what the heck is going on with it to make something work. So
Right.
it's like
Yeah,
really
you can do the
amazing.
same thing. It's really cool, except that in binary, thankfully, there's only two answers, 1 or 0, so
Yeah.
it's easier to figure out, but same concept.
Ah, that is a really creepy looking zombie.
That is a villager zombie, and he is ugly as sin.
Caveman
And that one, for some reason, is holding an iron block. And that looks like it might be a ravine over there.
Okay, I need to create torches.
So, are you lost enough yet?
Oh god, hold on.
Quickly. Zombie can still shoot you. I mean,
I think I'm safe right now.
okay. Ah, it like sunk through the floor. Did you see that?
No, it's...
Oh, okay. His hands are sinking through the floor. Like, oh god, it's found a way to get underneath it.
Oh god, it's figured out how to turn on no clip.
I'm trying to think of like the worst experience I had in Zelda 64, other than map making. I think dealing with transitions from one room to the other was an absolute nightmare, because you have to set exit warps, and there's you exit to an area by the transition on the floor, basically, of the or the ground, and
Right.
I think somehow by having a switch in a room be a certain way, whenever I tried to set a transition to go back to another room, it brought me from like the forest temple to the Deku tree, and I had no idea what it was doing. I was like, oh god.
Did you ever figure out what that was?
It was like the switch in the room was set to a weird number or something, but I hadn't messed with the door transitions at all, so I don't know why it caused that or anything like that. It
doesn't
just
make any sense.
yeah, it Zelda 64 in general doesn't make any sense the way it's coded. They give you the medallions at least twice in the game. Like they
Yeah, you get it like during the cutscene.
You get it during the cutscene. You get it during the cutscene with the sage who gives you the medallion, and you get it in the warp when you go like out to.
It's like as you step in the warp, it
You
gives
get
it
it.
to you, and then you get it again when you see him get it in the cutscene.
The flash of light when the medallion is
And
swinging
isn't
out.
there one that it gives you 3 times?
Yeah, there's the fire medallion you get 3 times. You get it during the warp. You get it in the cutscene after the warp when the mountain becomes clear, and then you get it with the sage. So it's like we know that there were 2 teams that worked on the game itself, and we don't think the other one knew what the other one was doing.
Oops.
Honestly.
That would explain the message.
And then, of course, there's the fact that Sheik is coded specifically to only show up in the one room if you get the iron boots out of the chest.
Emeralds!
Yay, first time ever finding emerald.
Yay. So yeah, in the ice cavern, you only get Serenade of Water if you pick up the iron boots in that chest. If you pick up anything else, he does not show up, and you don't learn Serenade of Water.
So yeah, in her hack, it Oh, do I need
Fortune? Maybe?
Well, I have iron. I mean, fortune would be nice, but
yeah,
I'm never gonna find it.
Like a second. We don't have any kind of enchant, and we'll never find this thing again.
I mean, emeralds aren't that rare, are they?
Oh.
I could have 3 but come on, like.
Is it worth it to wait?
No, I mean, emeralds, you can get them from the villagers for. A lot of them will give them to you for reasonable things like, oh, hey, 20 bread for an emerald, which is much easier to get than trying to enchant an item, come all the way back down here, find the thing, mine it.
Right. And then maybe only get, like, 2 out of it.
Yeah.
You can't get ore anywhere.
Yeah, but I'm never going to use emerald ore for anything.
Yeah, I don't think we are.
I mean, I understand what you mean, because I've hoarded a massive amount of diamond ore, but, I
I mean,
guess.
you guys are totally right. It's just that for this specific application, it doesn't really matter.
It's pretty. I suppose if it's pretty, then we'll F3 it for now. As long as we
Well,
have the...
surely the aesthetic reason is the most important.
Well, we do have, like, the whole house of just diamond ore that we haven't actually mined yet.
Okay. Yeah, I
Oh,
wrote
did
down
you guys
the...
actually do that?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we silk touched, I think it was like... I
Because
counted it, I think it was like 35 diamond ores that we just stashed in this one house.
we were gonna cheat to basically get the most diamonds out of it, because you can save and quit, you know, in the 360 version.
Yeah, just save,
Yeah.
break
So-
one, and if you don't get the max amount, then reload.
Reload. So, yeah,
You
Which is what we do for enchanting.
yeah,
Crappy enchant, restart.
yeah.
Yeah.
It-
You can kinda do that in the PC version, but it's a lot more involved. You actually have to, like, save the entire world file and put it somewhere else, like back it up.
Yeah. Bejewel smooth stone house with emerald. I suppose. But yeah, it's... In this game, it's like everything is for keeps. So you can't do anything.
Yeah, which is, you know, the save feature is most definitely a really cool thing in the 360 version,
Yeah.
and I prefer it. Yeah, I prefer if it would be that way in the PC version, but I mean, you take what you can get.
Yeah. You get more stuff, but at the expense of saving it wherever you want.
And plus, you have all the access to like thousands of mods, which is beyond cool.
That too. I am excited to try out like mods and skins and stuff.
Yeah, if you need any help with it, I'm well versed in it. I'd be happy to help you through it. But I don't want to say it's self-explanatory. It's not hard to muddle your way through.
Yeah, it's like I've patched ROMs before. I assume it's a similar kind of thing.
It's fairly similar.
As long as I have a step-by-step guide, I don't usually have a problem with stuff.
Yeah, just a minute.
Yeah, Mr. Rose.
Yeah.
In the chat. That's...
Oh, yay. That's kind of awesome.
I'm gonna do it. No, not really.
So if you guys will give me a minute, I'm actually gonna go get dinner real quick here.
Okay.
Be back.
More. Should have to this one too.
Yeah.
Good job. It's like inside out. How long have we been playing?
Hell if I know.
A long while. We're not really doing anything particular, we're just exploring caves and such.
Thought that was like a ghast or something. What the hell is that thing?
We haven't been over that way yet, have we?
Nope.
More emeralds. Emeralds.
Oh god.
You looked at it.
Oh, I need food. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh god. Oh shit. Oh,
alright.
Oh shit.
Gotta get there.
Gotta go real fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
I completely forgot about eating.
Gotta go faster. Oh god, do you have the coordinates? Yeah, you have them right there. Okay.
It's okay, I know how to get there, I think.
Zoom past the enemies. Go. You guys want to set up a server to play on the people next time we record? Yeah, I think we're gonna have a server set up on Sunday. I think Joel's gonna set one up, on his end, and me, Robert, him, and Josh will be playing.
Oh god.
Well, Robert will be in the room because he won't have like.
Well, you might be able to do it on a separate computer.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think he has Minecraft installed on that. So.
Yeah.
Do you know where you're going?
Not really, no.
You got coordinates, and I won't ask for it. It's at least near the...
Well, I have to get deeper, and I don't know which way I went. Probably this
Okay,
way?
go.
Did I go this deep?
I think you did.
Yeah, it's lit.
Yeah, there's emerald right there.
There's that diamond.
That's
I haven't
emerald.
seen that emerald yet, actually.
Yep,
Oh,
there's your
here's...
stuff. Okay, now look at him. Whew! Okay, we made it! Just look completely down at the floor. Will you get custom skins so we can
Fuck.
defeat? Yeah, I do want to get a custom skin. I think I do. So, like...
Do I have arrows on me? Yes, I do. Okay.
You just wasted 2 of them.
Yep.
He was right there. You could have hit him.
I don't have a sword out.
Oh, okay.
And I can't get it out until I...
Shift that. Okay. Okay, eat. And then hold up so you're comfortable. I don't know what, like, my custom skin would be, though. I don't know what I would do.
Oh, baby on the Saturday morning, usually.
Maybe skin based on one of Josh's strange features.
Oh, which one? I'm going to guess... Jen Barang. Or Schmeigenhaven.
What is your strange features?
From Bardo the Big Red.
Oh, yeah.
Nah.
What would your custom skin be for your character?
I don't really know.
Oh.
I haven't thought of it.
You're always wearing a red shirt. You should just wear a red shirt. But then you might be expendable. And we don't want you to be expendable. And die all the time.
Gotta love the sharpened electrode.
I wouldn't mind having a Star Trek, like, a Star Trek uniform, because I like Star Trek. That would be cool.
And I'm back.
Hello. We died.
Oh, wait, you made Walter Cronkite?
What are you having for dinner?
Let's see. Tortillas with shredded beef. Wish we had some shredded cheese, but we don't have any. And some rice and some corn on the cob thingy. Some
I
soda.
got an ender pearl.
That sounds yummy.
Ender pearl.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah,
Moving
you
up
missed the
wall.
excitement.
The death.
I ran into an Enderman that started attacking me, even though I didn't remember looking at it. And I had forgotten to eat in, like, an hour. And so I was almost dead. And I couldn't heal in
man.
time. And then a skeleton showed up. So I had to get all the way back here.
Oh, that sucks. Well, at least you found another
I got my
emerald.
stuff. The only thing I lost was levels, which I can't use right now anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fine. You'll get them back. Oh, and on the subject of Minecraft skins, I believe I currently still have mine set as a pretty good Golurk.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it?
A Golurk, you know, the Ghost Ground.
The what?
Ghost Ground Pokemon from this
Oh.
gen.
Oh, Golurk. Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind, I think if we were doing, like, custom skins, I wouldn't mind, like, a Star Trek uniform or something. That would be cool.
hmm
Because I like Star Trek. I don't know which, series I would do it from, though. Because I think the next generation is kind of derpy outfits. But I like the original series, so... But I don't like the miniskirts on the women. So, I don't wear miniskirts myself, so... Like, I wouldn't want one of those.
I
But,
personally like the original series better, but they're both really enjoyable.
yeah. I just
Also,
started the
what's
next
up with
generation.
Emerald you found?
I think that's his third emerald.
Yeah, I found 3 of them.
Yeah.
I'm not going to
Yeah,
write
there's
that
two
one because
right
it's so
next to
close
each
to
other.
the others. Oh. Freaking
Also, sorry, Brent, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Oh, you're okay. I was just saying that I like the original series, but I just started watching the next generation. I do enjoy the storyline with that one, but I miss Captain Kirk, so, and Spock. Spock was Spock.
William Shatner was the man.
Yeah, until he got a big head about it, and then like became a parody of himself.
And a big stomach about it.
But
And then he was given taglines like, I can't hear you over the sound of how awesome I am.
yes, exactly. So like we wouldn't have awesome memes without William Shatner for sure. But I do enjoy Picard. I had a customer the other day whose last name was Picard, and I it was so weird calling him Mr. Picard because I kept wanting to call him Captain because
That is so awesome.
like Picard without saying Captain is just wrong. So
I found
That it
50
is.
bags of Jold.
Jill or Gil.
No, it's
It almost
Jold.
sounded like you said my name.
Oh, sorry.
Jold.
No, it's okay. I just
No, it's from a December Ween pageant. We'll need 50 bags of jold. I mean, gold. 50 bag of golds. I just can't do it, Dr. Christmas. Famine has ruined all the town's gold.
Gigawatts.
But yeah, anyway, this idea in the comments of the Stinko Man skin, makes me think now I should totally get a Sonor card gauge, because he's like my favorite character.
One little piece of gold.
Man, this cave just keeps going.
They tend to do that.
Oh, nice chunk of gold right there.
And I totally didn't check if there was lava.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I don't think you're low enough for that anyway.
I'm at 15.
Oh, geez.
Actually, lava starts spawning at 15, so beneath 15 is when you're officially safe.
There's more gold over there. There's a lot of gold, this Amber's cave.
And lava should be fairly uncommon at this step anyway.
Yeah. Just notice for any drippings and you should be fine.
Yeah, that said, you know, it'll be more common above you, so you really ought to be careful.
If you click on the link to see the skin that we made.
Okay,
Just export.
Yay.
Kind of awesome.
That is a good skin. I approve of this.
So how do you, like, load it into the game? Is it just with a application of some sort?
No. You take
that?
the actual, like, there's an image file that will contain
Oh,
this.
I'm not wearing armor.
Ah.
Oh god.
Okay. Just, yeah,
Oh
don't
boy,
panic.
redstone.
Don't panic, just hit it and hope for the best. Okay, whew, gunpowder!
Armor.
Okay,
I think I lost my gold pants.
Oh.
Well, they didn't have much energy left in them anyway.
Yeah, you probably lost them in the fall.
Like I was saying, you take the actual, like, image file, it's pretty much just a mess of pixels, but it's your skin. And you go to the Minecraft.net website and you log into your account, and with one of those pages on there, you can actually upload this image and set it as your skin, and within the next few minutes, that'll be your skin.
Oh, that's cool. That's really easy.
Yeah,
Maybe I will try and make one too.
Yeah, I'm totally gonna make the card gauge scan. Man, I have more coal than I know what to do with at this point, and I'm out of picks.
You should probably head back to your house and, like, reload and stuff. Because you don't have anything.
Yeah, now I have enough iron to make a better pick and stuff, so let me go ahead and do that. There's an enemy over this hill.
Over the river and through the woods to Zombieland we go. Maybe I should pick a character for my custom skin. I don't know, it's a difficult choice because I like lots of things.
That's usually what I wind up having to do. I'm a terrible pixel artist, so, like, I was just fortunate and blessed that someone else had made a Golurk skin, because that's my favorite Pokemon, so I was very happy.
Yeah. I don't know, like, I need to think of something, because there's so many characters and things that I like, that I would just be this mishmash of terribleness, probably, if I tried to incorporate everything.
Yeah, you have to combine two
and I
things.
can't copy other people either, so...
Well, actually, that's an interesting concept. I haven't seen anyone do a skin where each four sides of the character is a different person.
That would be a little weird.
It would be weird, but I mean, it's an interesting concept.
Yeah.
I do not know where I'm going.
If, for, like, instance, for example, like, if you had the character of Princess Zelda but wearing a Link hat, that would be funky. Or was it Princess Zelda in a Star Trek?
Yes.
Uniform. Oh god, it's like terrible fan fiction. My son looks like the monkey in this. It better not be a creepy monkey.
It's gonna be a creepy monkey, isn't it? Oh, thank you.
Oh, okay. Yay. It's Timmy the monkey. It's a shame that Think Geek has to have that as a mascot. I don't
It's better
like
than
Think Geek.
bacon.
I suppose. Stupid bacon craze, like what is with that? Like, I like bacon as much as the next person, but I don't want my walls made out of it.
Or
Not
like
the slightest clue.
a dress.
Is a dress made out of bacon?
I think Lady Gaga wore a dress made out of meat.
I thought that was steak. I don't know anything about anything.
How did
Yeah.
she not get covered in like bacon grease and stuff?
Ugh. We weren't really that far down. Just like, it didn't seem like that far anyway. It's your chicken now. It's gonna go into your house.
It's fine, I like chicken. I like chickens, Eddie!
I like them roasted.
Okay, and here we put in yonder iron.
Should make another furnace.
That show was always so evil, but I always liked it so much.
Evil in the sense that the characters always get screwed over.
What's that?
Yes, exactly.
That Ed and Eddie.
Oh.
It was horrible, but
It's not as it's still not as bad as Drake and Josh though.
I
That
don't-
show
Oh,
just
no.
not a single episode of that went by where something bad happened to them that they didn't deserve.
I know you're right. That was pretty terrible.
It stands
Although-
directly.
You gotta move.
It stands directly where you want to put your
The
furnace.
chicken demands your food.
Oh my god, it ate my furnace.
Oh,
I mean, it was only cobblestone, but come on.
I think it'll come back, right? Click there. Yeah. we go.
Oh, okay.
It just.
And now it's at a weird angle, but oh well.
I hate your furnace.
It totally did.
You're gonna have to kill that chicken eventually.
No, I like it.
It's trying to get out though. Let it be free.
Ender pearl.
You're gonna go on an adventure, and you're gonna come back, and it will have scrapped eggs all over your bed.
Yep. Okay, I gotta like totally restock my stuff here. Let me, bone, don't need. Cobblestone boat.
You should play like.
Like what?
We'll have to stop at like 11:30 or so.
Yeah.
You guys have work tomorrow?
Yeah, early work, but it's our last day for the week, so
It's my last day having to do upgrades.
yeah,
We hope.
we hope. And then I'm back
Oh,
to
so
the
you'll be doing something entirely different then?
It's what it's what I used to be doing. Like it's hard to explain. Basically,
There's retention and upgrades.
it's AT&T customers no matter what I do. But
Right.
oh, I need food. Retention is calling up customers who have promotions that are ending
No,
and
discounts, not
oh yeah,
promotions.
well, either way.
Yeah.
Discounts that are ending, and then we're basically just replacing them with new ones to try to keep their bill as low as possible.
Uh-huh.
Upgrades is just calling people and trying to sell them stuff, which is usually stuff that they can get for free, but they won't take
Right.
it anyway because they're dipshits.
Right.
And so, upgrades is just annoying because you're constantly putting up with people saying that they don't want it, even if it's like in some cases it's not even free. In some cases that's actually going to bring their bill down. Like, a very common thing that can happen is like somebody will be paying for HD, and if you upgrade them to a higher package that includes HD, and you still give them like, basically the discount is like, if you upgrade to this, you get it free for 3 months. But since they were paying for it before, they're basically getting that amount taken off the bill for the 3 months, and yet they won't do it because they don't want to call back when the time is up. So they're
That's really stupid reasoning.
yeah, and it's in some cases it's even worse than that. It'll be like you will save $26 a month to do this,
For 3 months.
and if you keep it afterwards, it's only $6, and they won't do it because they think it's not worth their time to call back.
That's
And
just
so-
ridiculous.
You have to just grit your teeth and be like, okay, thanks for being a customer, and then you hang up. It's like, fucking, like, it's
What was the type
God
of
damn it,
customers?
grow a brain, people.
because like you get the people who they can't get anything for free, let alone getting any money off, and yet they'll still kind of take something from you because they think you'll use it. But they're like, I really wish I could get a discount, but I'll take this. It sounds nice. Then you get the people who can save money and they won't because they're stubborn jackasses.
Yeah.
And it's really, really frustrating.
Well, now you two must really have the patience of saints, because I'm a salesman full-time, day in, day out. I deal with all sorts, and
Well,
I don't deal with half the shit you guys do.
it's easier on the phone because you can mute yourself and then just cuss them out, like, silently under your breath.
Oh, that's not a mistake.
So-
I have to do it in my mind.
Yeah, it's not like you can be frowning and still talk to them, and you can make faces at them because you're on the phone, but you can still make the inflection in your voice sound like you're smiling. So it's a lot easier on the phone for sure, but you know, they can also do the same thing to you, but yeah.
Not that they'll hide it, of course.
Yeah.
They'll let you know immediately
yeah,
that you're
the-
pissing them off.
Yeah, it's that mute button is a godsaver because you just mute that and you're like, oh, you know, get off my phone.
The number of people that you talk to who just, like, it's like, hey, I'm calling with promotions, we don't need it. Like,
Bye, click.
and then they'll hang up. Like, it's just incredible. Like, you didn't say it was going to bring their bill up or anything negative, and they'll just immediately
Yeah.
hate you.
Because you're a telemarketer.
And then you get the people who are like, oh, I don't think we need to do anything. And I'm like, well, you know, sometimes I'm actually able to reduce the bill. It would only take a minute for me to check. No, we're fine. Like,
Did you hear what I said?
can I check? Like, would it kill you for me to take 2 minutes to look? Maybe I could
I
save
know.
you $50. You don't know that I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's people have like societal expectations of things, and one of those is that telemarketers are all scum who are trying to make you spend more money
Exactly.
automatically without
Exactly.
reason.
Like for me too, it's even worse when you get people who hang up on you because I am legitimately going to be able to save the money, usually. Now, like, you know, 95% of the time I can. But, you know, you call them and they're like, and you're like, oh, well, have you gotten your new discounts for next year? And like, they're like, oh no, we don't need anything added to the bill. And I try to like interject, like, oh no, we're not selling anything, please don't hang up.
Right?
And it's like,
Wait, come
these
back,
are
I wanna help.
savings. That's not a bad
When I
thing.
say discount, what does your brain translate that to? So-
Well, I imagine what actually happens is they go, discount, yeah, right, then I have to pay like $99.99 to get the
Yeah,
discount, right?
probably.
That's probably what they think.
But yeah. They're like, oh yeah, it's a discount for how long, and then it'll go up again. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of how discounts work. Like, but it lasts at least 6 to 12 months, so
Right.
you know. People like expect
Right.
their bill to just stay that way the entire
Yeah,
time.
it's
And
like-
then the new customers who don't realize that they're under a promotion.
Oh yeah, those are great.
Because the door-to-door salesman kind of just lies to them and says,
Yeah, it's like,
you know,
hey, here's your service. It's gonna be this price forever.
forever.
Have fun.
Yeah.
And then they leave, and then they will quit AT&T like a month later, so they can't get like blamed for it. And then here we are dealing with the aftermath, where somebody was promised this price, and now it's gonna go
Yeah.
up like $40.
So think about it though, because you know those salesmen work on commission like we did when we were selling the internet. So you would say anything to get those people to buy that.
Yeah,
crap.
but you
Oh,
still
sure
have
they
to
would.
tell the truth.
But yeah,
or
but
you'll
we
get
were
caught.
being recorded. So door-to-door salesmen aren't being recorded at all. So they could probably get away with a lot more crap.
They
Yeah,
probably could.
it's just kind of
And-
awful.
You know, that's why I say you guys have to have the patience of saints. I feel like you guys deal with this all sorts.
We really do. It's kind of amazing just how many people in the world are just so rude on the phone, and you wonder how did you grow up? Like I was always taught to be courteous on the phone. You know, like you say goodbye
think
before
so,
you hang
too.
up.
Yeah, I think you generally, you know, not to try to be a complete douche to the person on the other end, regardless
Exactly.
of who they are.
Yeah, it's like I'm another person here. I'm living in this world, and you're just a complete ass to me on this phone, and I haven't done anything to you. You know?
But,
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
like-
It's,
Oh.
I had this dude on the phone yesterday who, I gotta really start this call from the beginning because there were like 6 layers to the stupidity here. I get on the phone and it's a woman, and she's like, well, my husband usually makes the decisions,
I hate
and
those.
he's like on the treadmill right now, so he can't talk. And I'm like, well, I might be able to save you money here, because, like, we can't look at their account straight away,
Officially.
but you can see what they have, kind of. and he had this package that in a lot of cases you actually can save money to upgrade. And so I'm like, well, I can probably save you something here, but I have to check. Like, can you like get on here for just a minute, or can I speak with you? She's like, well, okay, let me get him. And he gets on, and he's all pissy, and I'm looking through it, and I'm like, okay, yeah, if I do this upgrade for you, it's permanently going to be $5 off, and for the first 3 months you get 32 off. So it's like a really good deal here, and you're keeping everything that you have. It's like the only
just
thing that's
cheaper.
changing is it's making it cheaper. He's
Right.
like, and what's the catch? I'm like, there is no catch. Like,
It's a
there's no,
grandfather package.
there's no
Yeah.
contract. Like I'm just offering you this because it's a lower price. He's like, well, why are you trying to do this? What's your benefit? I'm like, because it
Yeah.
counts as a sale to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
And
I bet you get that sort of person all the time too.
Yeah, especially for me, like, no company calls people to save money. Goodbye.
Right.
so so then he's going on about that, and then he starts complaining that like his service address in the system is listed as the wrong thing, and so like his billing address is correct, so he gets mail, but if somebody has to come out to physically fix something, that they come to the wrong place. And he's asked like a bunch of times to get this fixed, and they never do it. And I'm like, well, I don't have the authority to change that. So, like, I can make a note in the system of it, but you really would need to talk to customer service. He's like, well, you know, if you don't handle this, I think the next call I'm going to make is going to be to Comcast and tell them I'm going to switch over. I'm like, dude, really?
Over an
Are you
address?
going to do this
Come
to
on.
me? Like, I saved you, like, $37 here, like, for 3 months total, so you're getting, like, $100 back. Like,
And now you're gonna
I
get all
helped
pissed.
you, and you're going to do this. And then he's like, well, you can tell your boss, right? And I'm like, well, my boss is in the same department that I am, and we're a third party, and we can't,
Honestly, they know less than we do sometimes.
like, we cannot change it. There's no way for us to do that. It's like, well, doesn't your boss have a boss who can do it? I know you can do something, you're just being lazy. I'm like, no.
You really
I
accuse
really
you of being
can't.
lazy.
We're third party.
And then he got pissed off and got off the phone and put his wife back on. And then I have to go and explain the promotion I did again to her. And then she asks me like some of the same questions, and I answer it. And I'm like, okay, let's get this set up. Like, let's finally get this over with. And then she asks me about it. And I hear the dude in the background still complaining about the same thing. Like, well, we don't have to take this. We can take our business elsewhere. I'm like, I haven't done anything to you. I gave you $100 off.
Jeez.
Like, my God.
People
I
are
can't
And
just
believe
so,
that.
like,
entitled.
yeah,
about
after the call
everything.
was over, I actually did write this down on a paper. I gave it to my boss. I'm like, I know you can't do anything, but they said they were going to switch if I don't tell you. So here's
Right.
your information. If you can do anything with it, it would be appreciated. She's like, I can't do anything with this. I'm like, I know.
Doing it anyway.
Yeah. It's like you
Uh,
can't even look at people's bills, you know?
Yeah, I
wanna
can't.
say-
Like, the system just blocks me from doing a bunch of stuff.
Well, I imagine, because you guys are a third party anyway.
Yeah.
That, like, I want to say that this surprises me, but honestly, it kind of doesn't. I would kind of expect this anyway. Like, I don't know of anyone who actually, when a telemarketing call comes through, actually considers the other person on the line. Like, when that happens to me, I will sit there, listen to everything they have to say, and I'll, have a pleasant conversation with them. Usually, it's
Mhm.
not about a service upgrade or anything. It's like, just random advertisement. So
Yeah.
I'll be polite to them and say, well, I don't really
This
need it.
chicken is
I
in there,
appreciate the time,
Yeah.
And this chicken is absolutely having a heyday.
But yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's just the stigma, I suppose, behind being a telemarketer in quotes. It could be worse. We could be working for Allstate in the same building.
Yeah, we have Allstate in the building, and they
They have to get credit card
they
numbers.
have to they call people
Oh,
up,
God.
and the sale that they're doing is only for $2, but it requires a credit card number.
Yeah. Imagine how well that
That's
goes over.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, oh, hi, you can get our Allstate Motor Club for $1.99 for the next 2 months. All we need is just some credit card information. Like, it just sounds like a scam.
How do you pick up half again?
Shift,
Right click.
right click.
Just right. Oh.
Well, right click on the static. Yeah, there you go.
But yeah,